Let's go outside, shall we? Check the garden. All right. Walk out the door. The first thing you see is our grapevine, which is growing. Just going to show you what we have in our garden. Look, this is for my brother-in-law, Doug. Isn't that pretty cool? He made that for me. Pretty cool gift, man. It's right over my flower box there. Rhubarb. Yes. This is the, I call it the sweet box. Everything comes out here tasting so good. Got beets, spinach, our kale tree. Check this out. Let's get an underside view, what it looks like underneath there. That's our kale tree. It's our baby kale. That's actually a trap. So I grew this kale here till the slugs eat this. It was a sick plant. It was dying, so they eat that and it stays off of this. That's a purple Cherokee tomato. It came off of this plant that fell over and snapped, and all the branches broke off. So I planted the branches that broke off of the main plant. I put some in there, and I planted another branch in there, and then there's another one in the grow box that we're going to see that I planted, and it's actually growing and flowering. Stuff breaks off and I'll plant it and it grows. This was a kale plant that broke. I planted it and now it's growing. Everything grows. Look at these lilies, the oriental lily, the Asian lilies, or is that what it's called? The oriental lily. Look at it. It's coming back. Banana trees, we got more than one. Strawberries. Look at that, strawberries just doing really good. Look at the blueberries. We got a bunch of them. Want to have a plethora of blueberries. That's our lemon trees. The wind blew off all the lemon buds. I don't know if these are going to go. We'll see. It's flowering, so if it's flowering, it's doing good to me. Sweet potatoes. Baby russet potatoes. Look at those suckers. This is our olive tree. Yeah, it's growing. Keep growing, buddy. We need some olives by the end of next year. Bee balm, more lilies. And look at this, y'all. We just got this tree not too long ago, and it's already got one peach growing up there. It's got the start of a peach. This is our peach tree. Muscadines. I want to plant corn in this. And this here wasn't supposed to grow, but that's watermelon, more strawberries, there's peppers, bush beans, collards, celery, y'all. I don't know if you guys ever seen a 2-foot celery stalk, but the camera doesn't do it justice, but that celery stalk is 18 to 19 inches high, and it's not even done growing. That's just the tops. This is our tomato plants that we got here. Hot banana peppers, mammoth jalapenos. We're getting more jalapenos already. These collards we've been eating off of for a year. That's a Cherokee tomato. That broke off the plant that fell over, and I planted it, and now it's growing. That's Greek oregano. This here is cilantro. I let it grow. I let it seed. I plant the seeds there. Now the seeds are growing, so I put the sign there so I can remind myself what that actually is. It's not a weed, it's actually food. Purple coneflower. I bought a new one because I thought the old one had died. Turned the soil, came out here, I planted this basil, and look what popped up in the same spot. Another purple coneflower. It came back. And these are all onions right here. That's my guard dog. And this right here. Now, when I first started doing my garden, I was doing Kellogg's potting soil. I did Fox Farm, which I still love Fox Farm. But for my ground plants I have in the ground and in the raised garden bed, the Suwannee topsoil and the Suwannee organic compost. Good stuff for a raised bed, and it's soil from down here in Florida. So it's land from here, if I can say that. That's the broccoli plants that they've been growing for over a year. I left them here because they're a trap. So the worms are eating these. And as long as I keep these broccoli plants here and they can eat that, they're staying off my crops in there. These are our flowers. I need to get some more flowers in my garden. This is sugarcane. I don't understand. Well, it's growing, it's rooting. It's just not, I don't see anything coming out the ground yet. Those are mustard greens. When those are done growing, I'm going to turn that back into the soil. Mustard greens killed nematodes in the soil. After you turn the leaves back into the soil, that's what controls the nematodes. Kale, Ichiban, that's an Ichiban eggplant, I think it is. This is a collard. This is called a cabbage collard. It grows like a head of cabbage, but it's actually collard greens. These are my carrots, and they are huge. The tops of these carrots are huge. You can eat carrot tops. It's got a lot of vitamins in it. We got some squash growing there, some green grillers, zucchini, some more collards that we had so much collards. We've been eating so many collards, man. I got to harvest the spearmint and this mint and dry it out because I'm need some tea to calm my nerves in the evening. More kale, more bush beans, more cilantro, aloe vera, which is good for transplanting plants, and it's also good for burns, and we use it for skin conditioner. As you can see, we cut it off. We make hair stuff for it, conditioning for our skin. This is our hydroponic strawberries. It's still going good. And they're actually producing strawberries this year. So yeah, that's everything. Everything in my garden. Still proving the word. Look, the dog's ready to go inside. There's a squall coming. Go on in, kid. But yeah, you guys wanted to know what was going on with the garden? It's still going good. It's still on 16 of an acre. And that's my relaxation area. You know, the wood composter, leaf compost, so I can build up the soil back around that tree. That's the barrel I use to burn all that wood to get the ash to put in my yard. As you can see, wood ash does a good job with lawns too, as I'm discovering. I've been dumping it all right there because that was all dirt. I've been dumping it there, and the grass has just been growing. And as a matter of fact, it's growing in my rest area over there too. But I hated this tree at first, but now I like it because now the tree is what's giving me my soil, because all the rotten wood that falls off the branches, I'll let it break down, and I'll let it compost in there. Or in this bed here, I planted some wood in there, and it's already broken down, of course, and there it goes. So yeah, the tree helps provide the soil, holds my yard together so it doesn't wash out, and yeah, shade and everything else. It's like a whole big circle of life back here. Yep, everything's doing good. We got hundreds of, they're not out right now because of the weather and the wind, but we got hundreds of assassin bugs. Those are some cool insects. They kill anything that is not nailed down as far as bad insects are concerned. Mosquitoes, flies, grubs, worms, they eat it all. But that's an update, you guys. That's what's going on in the garden. Still proving the word. Still talking to the land. You can talk to the land and it will produce for you. If you are a Christian, you can talk to the land that you are standing on and it will produce food. I'm living proof of that right there. Y'all be blessed.